Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Money in the Morning, aka Economic Elevation, aka Financial Consciousness. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I'm reporting to you here right after Turkey Day, which some of you may be full of turkey or just full of it. Either way, it's cool. Either way, it's fine. It's fine. All right. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're feeling good. I hope you had a nice holiday yesterday. If you celebrate those holidays, if you don't, then I hope you just had a nice day then, because there is a lot to celebrate, a lot to be thankful for, no matter how you look at these holidays. And one of the things I was thinking about is the Bible, actually. I am not, I do not, I'm just for the record, just in case we get it confused, I'm not Pastor Jamal Bryant. I met him in Ghana and I like him, but I'm not a pastor. My daddies were both pastors, so both of my fathers, my biological father and my stepfather, that raised me. And also I'm really close with God. God is my homeboy. And that's because I don't believe I need to go through a person to get there. But then again, we all have different beliefs. And it's okay. It's totally okay. But anyway, with that being said, I was thinking about economic lessons in the Bible because for those who just don't know, if you don't know now, you know, the Bible is full of so much wisdom in all areas, like relationships and money and everything else. And so even if you are a heathen like me and you don't do the church thing, you can find a lot of wisdom in the Bible. The Bible just the Bible just gives like the best investing strategies, which is basically like, chill out and just be smart and don't do nothing stupid and stop being gluttonous and you know what I mean? Like stop sleeping around, put the crack pipe down, like don't shoot that man over no chickens. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, right? The Bible just has like these nice chill little lessons that I think can really get you through life. Does anybody else notice that? Like it's just kind of like it's a cool book, no matter how you look at it, right? I know everybody has different levels of religiosity, as they might call it. But and you may, and I hope you don't judge me for the fact that I don't go to church. But I get to see the best football games, absolutely. The Chicago Bears are actually having a good season, and I'm aware of that because I get to watch them. And but beyond that though, it's really really interesting. So one of the things I wanted to do was kind of go through some financial lessons from the Bible and do a fun exercise where we can actually link them to financial theory. Like what a lot of people don't know is that a lot of the economic lessons from the Bible have been, tried and tested in financial research by people that study money and investing for a living, that study wealth for a living. I personally think that that's the cheat code if you want to get ahead is if you study wealth, then you're going to get good at it. If you don't study wealth, then you're going to be bad at it. And so give me a guess if we can agree on that. Very simple. If you want to get good at something, you have to practice. If you want to stay bad at something, then you shouldn't practice. Can we agree on that? This is like simple. Put a yes in the chat if you agree with this. Because here's the thing. Sometimes common sense is not common. Common sense is not very common. There's a lot of people, you'd be amazed. I met a brother today in the gym. I got up this morning. I was not in the 5 a.m. club. I was in more like the 7:30 a.m. club. It was Turkey Day, so it's like a wild party, like we're all getting drunk on food. And so there's a little bit of a hangover. So I got up this morning, peeled myself out of bed to go to the gym. Get to the gym, and I run, and there's a brother staring at me. Now, since my days of gangster, my gangster days are behind me. No more no more set tripping and whatever. I don't worry when another black man stares at me. I'm kidding. I was never a gangbanger. But he's looking at me, and I know, but I know what that means, right? A lot of times when somebody's looking at me, it means either they hate me or they know me or they love me or whatever, right? And so he's looking at me, and I'm assuming he recognizes me. And I say, "Hey, how you doing?" And he said, "Hey, you're," and I said, "Yeah, I'm Boyce. How you doing? Good to see you." He's like, "Yeah, you're that guy." It's right. So it's kind of like that. I get that a lot, right? And I was like, so I said, "Hey, and, how you doing, man? What's your name?" And he told me his name. His name was Daryl. And Daryl, and I told Daryl, I said, "Man, I'm gonna talk about you today in class because." So Daryl starts telling me his story.